A Metro Community College Board of Governors member is officially censured. That happened shortly before his arrest on a separate warrant. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julie Cornell. The board censured member Adam Gottschall after comments he made online. Not long after the vote, police arrested Gottschall on an unrelated warrant. KETV Newswatch 7's Maddie Augustine was at the meeting. She brings us tonight's report.
Yeah, Julie, this all centers around a message sent in a group chat by Adam Gottschall aimed at women and the LGBTQ+ community. Due to the inappropriate language in the message, we will not be sharing it. Gottschall did admit what he said was wrong and apologized during tonight's meeting. Multiple members of the public took the mic first, calling for Adam Gottschall to resign.
It would be my opinion that somebody that's in a public setting or a public servant setting that makes comments like these should not be in that position.
Following public comment, MCC Board of Governors members also echoing that message and sharing their disappointment and concerns.
Your constituents expected a leader. They don't expect to be part of your personal drama.
Many cited the MCC mission statement, serve and supporting a diverse community of learners.
There is no justification, there is no excuse, there is no situation in which language like that is acceptable.
When it came to the vote, it was unanimous, even Gottschall voting for his own censure.
Mr. Gottschall?
Yes.
But when asked if he would step down,
I do not agree to voluntarily resign my seat.
Many in the audience left frustrated at his refusal, but the conversation in the meeting quickly turning back towards Gottschall. Eventually, he admitted fault.
I understand the fact that the anger, the frustration, I shared the same anger and frustration with myself.
And apologized.
I was out of character, I was out of line, and nobody deserved that.
I spoke with Jamie Bonkwitz, who says she was the subject of Gottschall's message. She says she's not surprised he refused to resign, but says, quote, "I'm proud of the MCC Board of Governors for their bravery and for the parents in the community for taking this seriously. The Board of Governors did all they can within the confines of Nebraska law to address the actions of the MCC board member." Just moments after Gottschall apologized and again refused to resign, the meeting was called to a recess. During that recess, Gottschall was escorted out of the building and placed into handcuffs and into the back of a MCC police cruiser. The arrest is not related to the censure. Through court documents, KETV has learned that Gottschall had a bench warrant out for failure to appear in court on July 2nd in Washington County for a no valid registration of a vehicle charge from May of this year. That is a Class 3 misdemeanor. It is unclear if that will affect Gottschall's place on the MCC Board of Governors. Julie, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Maddie.